Button. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to the Wombat, powered by Rockstar. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Anyways, just get on here. I say anyways a lot, don't I? But anyways, I just thought I'd get back on here and make another car vlogging video. Happy Saturday, one and all. Hopefully it's a good Saturday. If not, I really apologize. I'm not trying to take things too lightly because I know sometimes people have really bad days. Just fixing that. Sorry about that. But I just wanted to say happy Saturday. And I know just a short time ago I made a video talking about people with no content and different things and stuff. And you know, I wasn't trying to beat up on anybody. I was just saying, you know, the drama stuff, it's like throwing a rock into a pond and you see the ripples, and I've been seeing some people way like on the ripple effect, and it just it's kind of not good. But I know you guys are better than that. I'm just trying to encourage you guys, if you have a hobby or something that you're passionate about, prop your phone up against something, shoot a video, you know, share your passion with others. I was just thinking, you know, because I know sometimes people, for example, are really good at gardening. And I know there's some people that do really good with houseplants. They've got like a green thumb where you could bring them a pot that has sticks and clay in it. It was a plant at one time, but through neglect, or sometimes you just don't have that green thumb, the plant has died, or it's pretty close to being dead. And then there's you might know that person where you just take the plant to them, say, or you throw it out and they find it or whatever, and they take it in, they do whatever they need to do, change the soil out, maybe even change the pot, water, and then like inside a week, sometimes just a couple days, but you know, inside a week, that plant will be healthy and thriving as if there's never anything wrong with it. And some people just have a knack for that. Maybe that's you. You could shoot some videos and encourage others to maybe take up gardening and trying their hand at it for the first time. And it might be something that they're really good. Or you might like bonsai trees, the baby trees, where you clip on them with little clippers and all that stuff. You might help somebody who's just not able to get out and do anything, discover a new hobby that they will just excel like crazy at. Or you might be a baker. There's some people who go, I can't make anything because I can't cook. But you might be able to bake, but you won't know unless you try. And you know, some of you guys out there who do bake and cook and other things, there's lots of other people out there that put up a camera and start making stuff in their kitchen, and you know, they get a lot of people following them, and they encourage a lot of people to take up cooking, try out new recipes, different things. You know, I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to beat up on anybody. I was just really wanting to encourage people to share their passion with others. That was my whole point of the video, was just, if there's something that you're passionate about, why keep that to yourself? And I'm not saying ram it down somebody else's throat and try to make it their passion, but sometimes you'll be flipping through YouTube, and I talk about it like a TV flip channels. You go and you do your searches. I know how it works, okay? But I mean, you go out, you do your searches, and you look around, and you might find something that you see and you go, hey, I never really thought about that. That looks pretty fun. Maybe I should try that. And then, better stop for the red light. Please don't hit me, dude. Alright. That's what I hate about car vlogging. People don't pay attention. But I mean, you know, lo and behold, you might have somebody who sees what you do, and you guys become friends over the internet, and you talk back and forth. You might, if you're doing baking stuff, you might share different cookie recipes or cakes or breads, or you might have somebody in your family who has an egg allergy, And this other person might go, I've used this, or I've used this, I've used this in place of eggs, and it's come out perfect, or it's come out a little bit better. And I'm just kind of throwing that out there as just an idea for you guys to run with. Guys, some of you guys out there watching channels and stuff, you might be car enthusiasts. Share your knowledge with us, what you know about cars, whether that's mechanical abilities, or it could just be simply that you love the art of the automobile, and you like the way the car lines flow, you like the colors, you like technology, and in technology you can go all kinds of places if you just cover technology with computers and phones, and everybody has something that they're interested in. Everybody has something, and that interest might develop into a passion for you. You never know until you try. You never know till you try. Say it again. You never know until you try something new. And I understand if you're shy and you don't want to get on phone. That's fine. That's fine. You might want to just, decide to start a blog and just write about stuff. Write about your hobbies and stuff. And it doesn't have to be huge novels and stuff. You could just talk about something that you're passionate about and just start writing about it, and do like a paragraph or a couple sentences. Throw some pictures up there to fill in the details. There's lots of things that you guys could do. I'm just trying to encourage you. I think of a friend of mine, Juice. Guy loves sports. See his Twitter feed. He keeps me up to date with which team is doing what, who's going to the Super Bowl, who's the favorite team to win, and he's covering all kinds of things. He could put up a channel where he does the sports highlights of the week. Shows, what teams are favored to do that, and I know he covers all of it in his Twitter. He's watching everything. Some of the other people could do that too. Or there might be shows that you guys like on TV. Game of Thrones, I'll go on record saying I haven't watched a single episode. I'm really busy. TV doesn't go on very much at all these days. But you could give people recaps of, Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, some of the other shows that are out there. Give us the highlights, the cliff notes, if you will, for those of us who hear about the great show but miss out. Or, as you're talking about the show, some things that totally took you by surprise, things that you might have expected already, things that you knew, you kind of figured out the plot as it was unfolding. All kinds of things that you guys could be doing rather than beating up on each other. That's all I wanted to say about that, really, is just, do what you got to do. Because I know for a lot of people that I've heard that the various YouTube channels and communities are support groups for a lot of people, literally. There's support groups or friendship groups, and you become friends with people online. You might go into Google Hangouts or live chats and meet some really cool people that you would not have met otherwise. And simply because you share your hobbies or you support somebody who's doing something, you might have a medical condition or an issue that is so rare that nobody's heard of it. It might even seem like people don't believe that you have anything. You might not physically look like there's anything wrong with you, but there's some things that are going on with you medically that even baffles doctors. You might share your story on YouTube or in a blog if that works better for you, and you'll be surprised. People will be coming out and saying, my aunt had this, my cousin has this, my mom, I have, you'll be amazed at how quickly a community will develop around people who have similar passions as well as similar illnesses. And when you guys build a community like that, I mean, you don't set out and say, okay, I'm going to build a community, I'm going to reach out to these people. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I'm just saying, you put out there, and you never know how the stuff that you put out there is going to have a positive effect on somebody. Somebody could be just so majorly depressed, think that nobody understands what they're going through. You put your video up there, and they're like, oh, wow, I'm not the only one. And they might be encouraged to put a comment, even as simple as, thank you for sharing your story. You know, I get excited when I see comments on my videos, even if it's saying, Wombat, stop this. You know, it's good stuff. It's nice to have the feedback. It's nice to feel that you're not all by yourself in this world. This world has, I always mess up the count. It's something like 7.5, 8 billion people. But what I've discovered, and I'm not trying to say I have all the answers, I know it all, but what I have personally discovered is, regardless of what language you speak or your nationality, there are so many things that people have in common than different. And you'll be amazed. You start reaching out to people start reaching out to you, you know, and the world of, say, 8 billion people becomes that much smaller because someone from a country other than your own, or sometimes in a different state even, or sometimes somebody who lives 2 miles away from you, and you could meet up somewhere, or if you're not physically able to meet up somewhere, you could, you know, communicate. And it all started because you decided to share something that is important to you. And when you've put yourself out there, you'll find out that people, you know, there are going to be trolls. That's just kind of how this world is. There's people that'll just try to be dumb just to be dumb. But you're going to find there's a lot more people who will be concerned with what's going on with you than you realize. And you might think that, you know, you're just wasting your time doing all this. But people like when you share your life. That's why there's so many channels on cable. Again, I don't have time to watch TV, but when we used to have cable, you know, there's documentary after documentary after documentary about people doing whatever, discovering whatever, doing this, doing that. And they've made several hour-long programs. You know, I'm not saying your videos have to be perfect, professional grade, anything like that. I'm just saying, just share. You know, like I saw on a TV show once, one of the few times I was watching TV actually over the internet. I just want to say, show me what you got. Anyways, just want to be encouraging to you guys. So, you know, hopefully, I know I've rambled a lot, but hopefully this will be taken as positive, uplifting encouragement from yours truly. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you to everybody who's liked and subscribed and commented on my videos and my car vlogs and my Twitter and all the other stuff. It's kind of cool meeting people on here, people that I never would have imagined making friends with. So have a great day, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Have a good one.